Hey mate, have you got 20 bucks? No, I'm not asking the water dragon you can see in the bushes there. I'm actually asking you, the viewer. Are you working hard for your money? Or is your money working hard for you? This is the question you need to ask yourself. While most of us are working really hard to provide for ourselves and our families, sometimes we sit there and we think, is this it? Or how can I make more? Whilst making money is not the answer to everything, investments in the long term may be the key to something better. And it can buy you some fun stuff. Got myself a little bit of an audience here. You may be sick of your money sitting in the bank doing nothing, not generating money itself. Your landlord could be taking it, sniffing it, and maybe buying Pokemon cards. You never know. Anyway, I won't deep dive into the money stuff, but this is my opinion on the top 5 cards that are currently undervalued that you could be buying, that you could flip, grade, or even keep for yourself in your own collection and let it generate value. Maybe the water dragon wants some advice. Maybe I can give him some cards himself. But I think for anyone listening, this could be some valuable advice, hopefully, to maybe motivate you to, start making some cash, collecting stuff, meeting some people. I always have a lot of fun doing it. So by any means, this is not financial advice. It is. But I think there is a way that you can make yourself useful and turn one of these biggest hobbies into a business. All right, there's 1, 2, 3 of the dudes around. So let's see if we can help these water dragons flip some cards. Wow. They're actually so beautiful. And I'm pretty sure they're harmless. Oh! Hey mate, stand you stay there and I'll stay over here, dude. All right, on to the video. All right, so I planned for this to be a short video just to give you my top 5 cards that are kind of undervalued at the moment. Start off with like the least valued in the top 5 to the most undervalued that I think out of all of them. So number 5, we had the Houndour from Pokemon Obsidian Flames. You can look at the card there, absolutely magnificent in a sense that you've got Houndours, little pack of a gang there just chilling. Looking like they're just getting by. There's one under an umbrella, maybe some kind of fighting for food. Don't know what's going on. Completely, they might look like they're in the downtown streets of LA, also known as Skid Row. But yeah, you can see this card ungraded, which is raw, hasn't been graded at all. $8.67. This is Australian dollars, so we're doing our takes in Australian dollar redos. I'm sorry for the Americans that watch this, but you can do the conversions yourself. 60% extra, like one Australian dollar redo costs about 60 USD. US cents. So you can see from the all time, looking at it from 2023 when it came out, it used to be $4. It's kind of stayed stagnant for a little bit, going maybe at its lowest at around $2.90, $2.50. And now it's shot up to $8 Australian. And if you can get this graded, you can get it graded for $133, which is pretty good. But you do run the gauntlet of getting it graded and coming back as a PSA 9, which ends up being $30. So you kind of lose money there. The cost of grading and stuff, maybe we'll go through in another video, but I just wanted to show you the cards here. So one did sell for $238 Australian, which is pretty crazy if you look at the average price of being $133. But it is surging in a way. No sparks, no pun. But I think, yeah, people are starting to see the value of this, and some people's favorite Pokemon might be a Houndour, could be a Houndoom, you never know. On to number 4, we have Latias from Crown Zenith, which is going at a raw price of $12.63. Nice little card going through the town of wherever, looks like it could be somewhere in Europe. Beautiful card, still has a yellow border around it because it is from Crown Zenith, which is Sword and Shield era. $12.63 is pretty good. If you look at the unsold graded listings, it's gone for between $9 to $12. But I think maybe the lower end could mean that the conditions aren't that good. I just spat all over my screen. So a PSA 10, $135, not bad if you can flip it. I think it's seen the recent prices have been sold $158, $150, $196, which seems to be the highest. So if you just put it out there for a high price, someone might buy it. People have money these days. Number 3, we're going to go through most people's favorite, the Pikachu. Now these Pikachus are from Lost Origin, so I set before Crown Zenith had come out. And we've got Pikachu sleeping next to the trainer from Hisui. If people have played Legends Arceus game, which I hope you have, this might be quite nostalgic for you. I know the game's only been out maybe 2-3 years, but still quite a nostalgic game because it is set in the past of Hisui. $19 raw, still under the $20 mark price, which is very, very good. If you can get yourself this card, I would hold on to it and probably get it graded. Like I said, for most cards, if you do get a PSA 9, you do lose money, so you gamble a little bit, but it is worth the gamble in my opinion. Because if you get a PSA 10, it ends up being $253, which is pretty juicy. This card used to be $6 when it first came out. $6.79, which is pretty good. going down trends of $3.97. Now it's seeing an uptick. Now, with the general rule with stocks and market is you buy depression and sell euphoria. A wise man named Kix told me that. Right now, we are in euphoria stage, but you can still buy this card for under 20 bucks. I mean, 20 bucks is 20 bucks, right? To flip it, get a PSA 10, $253, like 1,000% on your return. So, but you can see the last sold prices for PSA 10s end up being 317, 316, 232, 333. So it's up there. People want this card and probably might want to desire it when the new game comes out, Legends ZA. So could be a card that people might go back to. Number 2, we have Litten, 167 from Pokemon Temporal Forces. It's a little bit above 22 bucks, but you know, you can bargain with some fellas and probably get yourself a cheaper card for about 20 bucks. Litten, you can have a look. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, if you count the Littens on the books. 5 actually, one behind there. And you can see little Meowths at the top and Wishy-Washies as well. Nice card. Could be nostalgic for some. This probably should have been higher up in the card list, which is my bad. This probably would have been 5 actually, number 5. But anyway, we've got a number 2 here. But so pretty much, if you flip this into a PSA 10, you can get 197 bucks. You can get 150 bucks. You can get 170 bucks. Like, so it covers pretty much your grading costs and shipping costs in a way. If you get a 10, which is good. So hopefully, you know, you can pick some of these up somewhere online. But I would recommend probably the other cards for the time being. Now we've got the main event, the last card. We talked about this last night on the live stream. Scizor from Pokemon Obsidian Flames. Amazing card. In my opinion, the artwork, crazy good. You have a quick look at it, you can see 2 Scizors fighting each other perhaps. Maybe there's a Scizor that might be in the mirror, but it looks like they've gone to battle. And it looks like he's winding up for another, I don't know, X-Scissor, Bullet Punch, whatever it's got. They'd be probably sitting there punching each other in the head with their claws. But PSA ungraded, 17 bucks, cheap as chips. Cheap as chips, you know. You can go without dinner one night and buy this card if you can get it in good condition. If you flip this card, you can go upwards of $282, okay? And people have been buying it for $300 plus. There's even some poor guy that bought it for 474 bucks for a PSA 10. It's not even BGS. So you can do that. I reckon this card is probably one of the cards I'm going to look for. I'm going to be going to the Marrickville Trading Card Show this Sunday, and I'm going to be on the hunt for some Scizors, some Latiases, some Houndours, some Pikachus, maybe not some Littens unless I can get it for like 5 bucks. But my advice is if you want to get some cards, go to card shows, bargain with people online, make some relationships. You can maybe buy some off me. I've got some cards maybe you might want to have a look at. Maybe I'll looking at putting my inventory online. But you can make money off Pokemon investing. You just got to be smart with it, and you've got to put the time and effort into it. It can be time consuming. So if you can't put the time into it, then there's no point doing it and half-assing it. But if you've got an hour of your day which you can dedicate to something, and you want to make some decent cash on the side, put it towards researching, investing. I'll make some maybe more videos if you're interested. If you are interested, just comment below if you want more videos like this. I can do the work for you and try to see what I think is going to be good in the future. And yeah, and I do give away free cards too. So we're giving away a Battle Partners booster box this Monday, 6 p.m. via live stream. So if you're going to be there, you might be in the chance for a Pokemon booster box. Just remember to like this video and comment and subscribe to go into the running. And if you do enter the live stream, you get an extra entry. So thank you so much for watching. Comment below what your thoughts, subscribe, like, all that kind of stuff. See you on the next one, baby.